We're back. That's right, guys. We're back on this railing job. It's gonna be a real simple one because they have this steel angle iron they were using right here, so I can just weld right to that. I don't have to worry about feed plate and just retie into the existing railing. Before we do that, because paint is required on this one, we're gonna go ahead, repaint everything. I don't know if you can see the sky back there, but it's not looking too good. So I'm hoping I can get this paint on, get it dry enough, so that way I don't have to worry about it flaking. Usually I prime, but I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this yellow on because it seems like it's saturating and it's coating really well. Somebody left this thing out near the dumpster, I guess, to get thrown away. So now it's Anthony's new paint booth. I'm gonna start by prepping this thing out. I'm gonna grind off all the spots where it was previously welded. I'm gonna go ahead and prep these up and then go ahead and put my bungs in there, tack weld them in place. Now the trick to spray painting with no gloves or no mask is you wanna clean the paint off while it's still wet and have yourself a couple of coughs. That way you can clear the paint from your lungs. Really windy out, so I don't know how well you guys can be able to hear me, but I went ahead and I got some 1-inch round stock, and I'm going to slug the inside of both of these for support and also to make the rail alignment much easier. I'm going to start by tacking the top. I'm going to let them pull up a little bit, and I'm going to use the level, not so much as a level, but just kind of like a straight edge, a line of sight, to see exactly which way I need to pull the slug. Windy shit out today. So I've got my post and pipe level to level it out on both axes. First hole came out pretty much perfectly level. Got it welded all the way down. And we're just going to repeat the process for this one. You're pretty close on the side to side, and we're spot on this way. This post and pipe level is indispensable. If you're getting into this and you're doing railing jobs like this one, you need to have that post and pipe level. Link to one will be in the description below. So if you want to buy yourself one, use your boy's link so he makes a couple dollars, okay? Common problem that I run into when I do these rails. Even though I leveled the post out, post is perfectly leveled out. I mean, it's frustrating because you took your time, you made sure all this shit was level, and shit's still not lining up. It happens though. I mean, really, the solution is as simple as just squeeze it over with your hand and tack that bitch, okay? Don't play too much into it, especially this is a loading dock rail, all right? It's nothing high end, nobody gives two shits. You know, you do what you can with what you got and don't stress it too much. Here's my idea. I've never done this before. I'm attempting this for the first time and I'm doing it on camera. Take this piece of drop metal, weld it on right there, weld a piece of the drop pipe to it, heat it here, and then bend it around this and use this like a jig so it stays where I want it. just to weld an elbow in there. Quite frankly, I don't do this job for quick all the time. Sometimes I do it because I want to experiment. You know, I'm just having a little fun. What I need to start doing now is start cutting, fitting, weld everything out, and then all there is left to do is paint. What I'm doing here is just putting V-notches in here as opposed to coping it. So I made a mistake by coping this side of the pipe too, but luckily we have our slug in there. So it should be a cinch for me just to gap weld that and use the slug as a backer. So the next thing we're gonna do is pack this up, then I'm gonna come back with a wire wheel, hit it, get all that paint off of there, so that way it's got a nice fresh clean surface to weld to. You always want that. A little welder like this Hobart Handler 140 is very, very handy to have for jobs like this. Makes it a lot quicker than trying to stick weld it and roll it out. If you're looking to get yourself a little Hobart Handler 140, the link is in the description below. She's all welded out. I went ahead and ground the butt welds there. Looks pretty good. Let's go over to a random weld and take a peek. There we go. Not bad. All that's left for me to do is clean up, move my truck because I get it coated in fucking yellow paint. And as you can see, it is a windy motherfucker today. Of course, the day I have to paint something. It is what it is. I got a lot of paint, so. All right, guys, I got one last little trick for you when you're painting, okay? Because you're gonna paint in this industry. I get guys all the time, I'm not a painter. Motherfucker, if you're gonna be in this industry, you're going to paint at some point, okay? Overspray. What do you do about overspray on concrete? You just take your wire wheel and run it over it. I'm just amazed at how windy it is today. Alright, well the painting is done. You can tell by my pretty new fingernail polish. Man, I fucking hate painting. That's why I always put on my invoices that I am doing the paint job as a complimentary service. It's not actually included in the bid because I'm not a good fucking painter. I fucking hate paint. It's the worst part of this business, but it's a necessary evil. All right, guys, so there's only one thing I have left to do, and then I'm on my way out. All right, guys, that's it. The project's finished. I just uploaded everything to the customer. I'm gonna go ahead and submit my invoice now. It came out pretty good overall. I'm pretty happy with it. The paint job's not that great, but I'm not a fucking painter, okay? You don't expect a painter to come out and weld for you, do you? Surprise, bitches, it ain't the end of the video. I thought it was. But one of my demo customers in the same area just called me. Good customer, good dude. So we're gonna go see him and we're gonna do a quick little roll-off repair. So this is the final project for the day, I hope. Unless somebody calls me. All I gotta do is weld that bar back in place, no big deal. I think it's a piece of slag inclusion. I've never seen that before. It's kind of weird. That's that baked on paint. Well, I guess that's the end of the day then. Unless somebody else calls me and needs something. I guess I could do one more job if I needed to. like if it's a good customer like Steve is. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna head home now, finally. It's been a long day. Started at 6 a.m. and it's now almost 7 p.m. But anyway, I'm Melton Metal Anthony. If you like what you saw here today, like, subscribe, and share, okay? Because it ain't easy making these videos, and pimping ain't easy. But anyway, keep dragging rod, keep pushing MIG, and I will catch you on the next video.